must be radio.
This weekend, we have a great show for you guys. I picked out an artist from the hat, and I have been waiting to tell you guys about it and send the show out to you guys so you can hear it because it is going to be awesome. Gary Stewart is who I picked out. I absolutely love his music, and we will talk a lot about him this weekend. He had some incredible music in the 1970s, and we are going to spotlight some of his music from the 1970s this weekend. Now, Gary Stewart did not have many hits in his career, but I did count. I went through the Billboard charts. I did find 8 or 9 top 20 songs from him that peaked inside top 20 or higher, and I made sure to find all of them, and they are on the show this weekend. You might be surprised on some of them, and you might not even heard some of them. There is one I have never heard before in my life, and I'm excited to play it. He was born on May 28th, 1944, and Time magazine described him as the king of honky tonk music, and I 100% agree with that. He had some hits in the 1970s, including one number one single in 1975. Most of you will know which one it is if you know who Gary Stewart is. Something I didn't know is 2 of Gary's songs George Strait recorded and put out in the 80s and the 90s. I wonder which ones those were because I know pretty much every George Strait song that was ever released on radio, and I don't even know. I'll have to find that. I'll have to research that. In 2003, Gary Stewart died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Like I said, he had some pretty amazing songs. There's not a lot about Gary Stewart, like not a lot of information. I didn't get very much, but yeah, he didn't have many charting songs. Like I said, there is one Gary Stewart song I just can't believe it didn't chart. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. And I don't understand how it just did not chart. Conway did this song. It's called I See the Want To in Your Eyes. And I did not know Gary Stewart was the original version of it. I just found that out about, I want to say, a year or two ago. But Gary's version is the best. He sings the lights out of that song. I've never heard a better version of that song than that one. I love Conway, but Gary's is better. It is not on the show this weekend, but if you haven't heard his version, you need to go check it out. It is incredible. I just said I originally thought Conway did it. I guess not. Gary also covered Ain't Living Long Like This. And you guys mostly know that song from Waylon Jennings. Waylon took it all the way to number 1, I'm pretty sure. It was written by Rodney Crowell. He does a good version of that one, but not as good as Waylon's. We are going to play 2 songs each hour from Gary, and we're going to start it off with his very first and only number 1 song. Everybody knows if everybody knows who Gary Stewart is, you should know what song I'm talking about and what was his only number 1. And yeah, then we will get into another song from Gary, but we'll talk about that later on. For now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to do so and give the videos a like. Don't forget, if you have a song on your mind you would like me to play, don't hesitate. Please drop a comment, or you can email me, either one, I don't care, and I'll be sure to play it on one of my upcoming shows. Let's get to it.